Hey everyone, I am Nick Barrows with Bowmen Sports. I'm also the head varsity women's basketball coach at Westlake Academy. I'm at the beautiful Eagle Mountain Sportsplex located off of 35 and Golden Triangle, and this is a location that we've started doing a lot of our camps and clinic. Okay, so last time we started to discuss some of the reasons why I think that basketball is the perfect sport for youth athletes. So we're going to continue that today, and we're going to jump right in with a discussion on some of the dangers of playing basketball. I've been a varsity coach for almost 10 years now, and one of the biggest fears is the fear of injury. And before every game or practice, it actually crosses my mind, and it's pretty terrifying to think that one of my athletes could get hurt. Not only could that be detrimental to that athlete, but it also affects the whole team. And so one of the things that we like to teach and coach and make sure that everyone is aware of is that the safety in basketball is really in the form and the technique. Once players understand the dynamics that are involved, the game becomes much safer. All right, next we have some of the dangers that are unknown or unseen dangers. These are things that can sneak up on you, and before you know it, you have a problem. I've seen it many times where you have a player who is really into the game, they're enjoying practice, but maybe they have a game or two where they don't play very well, or potentially they have a game where they didn't get to show their skills at all, and these things happen, and we have to be in a position that where we see it and that we can react to those things quickly so that we can overcome some of those objections. We talked about trying to protect our kids. One of the things that we also want to do is we want to use these as learning situations as well. And so one of the reasons that I like sports camps and clinics over the more competitive league when the kids are younger, because we're not in a position where the competition is so high, we're just able to enjoy the sport and enjoy the skill development at a fundamental level. Okay, so it's definitely tough to admit, but we all know that there are bad coaches out there. You've probably had a bad coach. I've had a few bad coaches, and they can really ruin the game, and they can ruin sports for kids. We come across children all the time who got on a league with maybe a coach who just didn't have the experience and just didn't have the knowledge to know how to push the team and how to build all of the things that are required. And we see it time and time again, and it's a sad situation because it can really turn players off to playing competitively. So bad coaches can really ruin a player to sports. And as parents, we're going to do everything we can to try to protect them from that environment. But we also need to try to use those as a learning opportunity and an opportunity to try to have some different techniques and learn about communication. I think that that's one of the most important threads across this whole topic today. Okay, so I got to wrap it up for today, but I want to leave you with a thought about why we like camps and clinics so much. We can put players in a very small environment with a low-term commitment where they can really try things out and learn how skill development works, how team sports work, and they can try to be successful on a smaller level before we push them into a league with a longer-term commitment. All right, thank you for watching. Next time we are going to talk about the top 5 things that you can do at home to make your player better.